I'm a woman who started boxing in her 30s. Not to lose weight, not to look a certain way, no, to heal, to grow, and to rebuild my inner strength. Boxing became quickly my therapy. It helped me to manage my emotions, to release stress, and to ultimately trust myself again. Boxing helped me to get through mentally challenging times and to become the strongest version of myself, physically, mentally, and emotionally. If you ever thought about boxing, this is your sign to try it. Let me know in the comments, how do you use boxing as your therapy, as a woman, as a man, and how do you use it to empower yourself and to become a stronger version of yourself? I would love to hear your story. Here are my 10 reasons why boxing became my therapy. I come from a family where stress is almost a way of life. And I didn't realize how much tension and how much stress I was carrying on my shoulders until I met my husband and until I started boxing. The punching and the exercise in boxing helps me to release my stress and to reduce my cortisol levels and to boost endorphins. And ultimately, when I step out of the gym, I feel more calm. I feel more free from that stress. And of course, releasing that stress is a journey. It happens step by step, slowly but surely, but boxing helps me with that. Boxing helps me to regulate my emotions. Growing up, I was taught to suppress my anger or to be the nice girl, not to show my angry side. But boxing taught me that anger isn't something to fear and anger isn't something negative. It is something you can actually use for the positive. And boxing helped me to process that anger in a more healthy way and in a way that it's not destructive. And generally speaking, I can say that boxing helped me to process my emotions in totality, not only the anger. It helped me to balance my inner chaos and to bring more clarity and more calm and more peace in my life ultimately. There's something deeply empowering about knowing that you can defend yourself as a woman. And boxing has given me the confidence to walk through life with that knowing, with that empowerment, that I know in a situation I am strong and I can defend myself and I know what to do. And I think that's something every young woman, every woman should learn, to know how to defend herself. Even blessings to every woman that we don't even get into that situation, that we actually need to use that knowledge. Boxing pushes me to my limits, and not only to my physical limits, but as well to my mental limits. And there are days where punches don't land right, where the drills feel impossible, and where I just want to give up. But every time I push through and through the support of the community in the gym, I develop more resilience. And that helps me so much in my daily life to face challenges with more ease and with a knowing that I can overcome them. And that's something so empowering. I wish for every woman and every man to experience. So when I started boxing, I actually thought that I'm physically on a good level. I was practicing yoga before CrossFit, but boxing shattered my mind on a different level, and I got a way better mind-body connection than before, because the movements were completely new. Everything was completely new. It's like learning a new language, and that helped me tremendously improving my body-mind connection, and that's something really powerful. I am a life path 7, and when you know numerology, you know that trust is a topic of the life path 7. So, trust has always been one of my biggest issues in life, and boxing teaches me to trust my instincts, to trust my body, and through the repetition I become more and more confident, and I build more and more that trust into myself, into my what I'm capable of, into my journey, and that things are going to work out, that I'm going to get it, even if I would need to repeat the exercise again and again and again. But I'm going to get it, and I'm going to stay on it. And I love, love, love that connection between the physical and the mind connection. I need that both stimulation, because as a 7, I'm often way too much in my head, overthinking, worrying about the future, and the movement brings me into the present moment, into what is there right now in this moment. On days when I feel anxious or low, boxing is like my medicine. It helps me to release that dopamine, that feel good chemicals, which instantly lift my mood. And those 3-minute rounds at the gym are like a therapy session. 3 minutes on, 1 minute off, and no thinking, just being in the present moment, being with those ugly feelings when the workout just sucks, and being with those happy feelings when everything just flows. And everything is valid, and everything can just be there in the boxing class. There's no good or bad or nothing. There's just the progress and just the repetition. Boxing is not just about the workout, about the physical. It's as well about the people. It's about the community, and training in Mexico has given me a sense of belonging, connecting with the locals, learning from my coach, Profe, who became quickly a mentor for myself. And it's a place where I can feel inspired and encouraged to keep growing. Everyone comes to the gym with one goal: to better themselves, to grow, to become stronger, or to compete on a professional level. And being in that professional environment helps me tremendously to stick to my goals, to keep going, to know that everyone is going to show up tomorrow again to training, and being greeted in that welcoming community and with that support. It just nothing else like that. And even it is an individual sport, the support is I experience in different boxing gyms around the world is just great. Boxing requires a laser focus. With every punch, with every movement, it demands your full attention. It taught me to stay present and disciplined, and that qualities have spilled into other areas of my life, whether it's working on my personal goals, my YouTube channel, the community here. And I approach everything with a fighter mindset, and everything with a mindset that I can do it, I can succeed. And this mindset is just something that came out of the consistent boxing training. For me, boxing is about reclaiming my strength and my balance. As a woman, we're often taught to stay soft, to avoid conflict, to be the nice woman. But boxing helps me to connect with my dark side, with the dark feminine, and with my strong, fierce side, and that I can have and combine this dark side, this dark feminine, with my soft feminine. I can be bold and expressive and strong, but at the same time, I can be compassionate, loving, kind, and nice to my community in the gym, to my partner, and at home I can fully flourish in my feminine energy. I'm so deeply grateful to myself that I had the courage to step into the boxing gym, because it was incredibly challenging for me, and still I'm sometimes so scared to step my feet into the boxing gym as a woman, as a beginner, and I have imposter syndrome. But I'm so glad I did in my 30s, and that's a reminder. It's never too late to start something new. It's never too late to start boxing. And it's a reminder as well that boxing is truly more than just a physical aspect. And yes, it's a great way to lose some kilos, to get your body more toned, but it's as well a great way to connect with your fierce, strong, bold side of yourself. This journey is about remembering that it's not about being perfect, it's about showing up for yourself, one punch, one step, one moment at a time. And thank you for watching. And if that resonates with you, share your thoughts, share your experience, share your story in the comments. And I would love to hear how you find strength and empowerment on your journey. So let's stay strong together, and many, many blessings to you.